So the time we've been able to crawl, walk, and talk, um, men and women in the black community, we've been programmed and conditioned to think that white is better and white is uh, the gold standards of beauty. When in all actuality, it's black men and black women who are the most desired and most sought after. Um, Now you saying to yourself, why you have a picture of Umar Johnson up? I was listening to Mr. Superboy 223, man. He did an excellent video on it, and I want to chime in on it. And it was pandering his video, and I was gonna talk about this as well, but I was just debating whether I would do a video on it or not. And he said something that just kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. Is trying to push it all on the black men that he said along these lines. I'm paraphrasing that if you something like if you're not with a black woman, then I can't take you seriously no matter what you do in the community. All right. Now, that's dangerous to say. I'm gonna tell you why. Colin Kaepernick. Let's start off with him. Colin Kaepernick has been in an interracial relationship with a white woman before. Now, I don't know who he's in a relationship now. I know he's in a relationship, but are you going to question his loyalty to the community after all the things that he's done and is still doing within the community? Colin Kaepernick has suffered tremendously for taking a stance that he's took. And the sad thing is, a large chunk of the black community is not riding with him. Are you going to question his loyalty to the community, Dr. Umar Johnson? What about Shannon Sharp? Shannon Sharp, yeah, some things I disagree with. Some of the things he said. And I disagree with the thing when he was talking about Jameis Winston. But most part, Shannon Sharp has been speaking nothing but good for the black community. He's with a white woman. Now, let me say this first and foremost. I don't agree with being in a relationship with a white woman, but you also have to take step back and look at the situations why they're in relationships with them. A lot of the times, black men want to be with black women, looking around, but a lot of the good black women are taken. A lot of these black women are gay. They don't like men. Okay, and then a lot of the black women are in. They don't like black men. They don't want to be with black men. So, what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I think we've been in condition to think just because you're not in a relationship with a black woman that makes you some type of sellout or a coon in the community. No. Putting down your people, shitting on your people, bigging up another race to try to tear down your race, that's cooning. That's being a coon. But if you try your best to find love within the community and you, for some reason, can't, and you look elsewhere, hey, that's your business. I was in the grocery store the other day, and I was just checking out, trying to get some food real quick, and I seen this. I saw this interesting couple. Well, the black woman was dating a white guy, and she looked at me. You know, she smiled at me. She found me attractive. She's an attractive girl as well. She was nice looking, and she had that look on her face like I wasn't gonna like look at her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's with a white dude. Like, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? That's your business. But it seems like it's more accepted that a black woman can step outside the community more than a black man can step outside of the community. So when Umar Johnson sitting up there saying like it's the black man, the black man this and the black man that, we need to hold them to the standards. Okay, what about black women though? We gotta, be balanced here. I'm not sitting there saying that there's no black men, there's no self-hating black men out here that don't want to be with black women. And I'm not sitting there saying that there's no black men out here that's promoting swirling, but there's also some black women out here promoting swirling. There's some black women out here that don't want to be with black men. I mean, let's not pretend like that doesn't exist. Love in Virginia wasn't a black man and a white woman. It was a white man and a black woman. The feminist movement wasn't started by black men. It was started by black women that wanted a taste of power that white men was seeking for. So they decided this push for a feminist movement. And I agree with Superboy on this, that Umar Johnson is pandering. Now, if he says but he's just making it seem like it's just all on the black man. No, it's not. A lot of our women don't want to be with black men. They don't. Why do you think when you watch porn, they're pushing interracial porn? Movies, they're pushing love scenes. They're pushing interracial. Most is a black woman and a white man. They don't want us to be with our own women, and they damn sure don't want us to be with white women. They don't. And now they're pushing this gay movement into the black community. You got to really think and step outside the box and understand what's going on within our community. And like I said, I know it's some brothers out here that don't want to be with black women. There's a lot of self-hatred, colorism in our community. This whole light skin, dark skin situation that's plagued our community. We don't have an identity as people within the black community. A large chunk of us, we don't. So we think that white is right, and we think that that's the be all and end all. Like I said, if you want to step out the community, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie to you and sit there and say that in my whole life I never found a non-black woman attractive. That's bullshit. And I'll call anybody out, male or female, that will sit there and tell me that they never found anyone attractive non-black. I will call anybody out on their bullshit on that. And I'll call you a liar. Then that doesn't mean just because I can acknowledge, oh, that's a nice looking woman. I can acknowledge it. I'm a man. I'm gonna sit there and say, if I see a nice looking Asian woman or a Caucasian woman, I can acknowledge it. Somebody say, oh, that's nice. Is she nice looking? Okay, I say she's nice looking. That don't mean I have my tongue out like a dog and promoting swirling. No, absolutely not. Because I know the history of this country, man, and how it's run. Black men have lost their lives being with white women. False rape allegations. Getting hung, lynched, beaten. Even just looking at a white woman. I understand that. That's why I will never step outside the community to date a white woman. Too much risk. There's no cons. I mean, excuse me. There's no pros in dating a white woman, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But like I said, I'm not gonna acknowledge if I see somebody nice looking. I'm not gonna sit there and say she's not nice looking just because she's white. I'm not gonna say that. But Mr. Umar Johnson really got to stop pandering because number one, you're not even practicing what you're preaching because yeah, you're over here talking about you need to be with a black woman. Yeah, I agree with that. But don't try to throw it all on the black man. Don't do that. Cause we all got some blame to go around, you know what I'm saying? And Dr. Umar Johnson, I respect the brother, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not even practicing what you're preaching because you're not even number one, you're not in a relationship with a black woman. You have kids and you're not even with that woman that you have kids with. So all I'm saying is practice what you preach. I'm not calling you a conscious person. I believe you are a conscious person, but you are a pander, my brother.